goodness gracious, thank you. Ye gods, you found us. Yes, this is Soarin Scratchin. My name is Evil Chicken. My partner in crime over there.
I think that would make me the Eagle fan.
True.
Welcome. What are we doing today, good sir?
Well, bubbles up, my brother, because we are taking a deep dive once again into Reddit. And we're going to ask ourselves after we read a story to each other, is the person who wrote this the asshole? Whoops. A-hole? Please forgive me. This is a family show and we don't like to use inappropriate language. But A-I-T-H. T-A-H. Anyway, am I the a-hole? So, I understand that you just might have a story to tell. Is this true?
I do. It's
What do you know?
I've been going back and forth on this one because there were so many good ones here. This
Yeah, thank you for turning me on to this, by the way. This has been interesting. An interesting deep dive.
Let's see where this one goes.
Bring it on, baby.
This one I already have a possible feeling about it, I guess you'd say, just by the title. But let me click into it here.
Yeah, what we got?
The title is Am I the A-hole for getting in a relationship while taking it slow with another woman?
Ooh.
This is one of those face value points to yes.
Yes, indeed. I, not that I'm a believer in the whole Ouija thing, but the planchette would be going, yes!
See, I was thinking of like the 8-ball.
The magic 8-ball. Yes. All signs point to yes!
Exactly. Now, it's early, and the one thing I've learned when reading any thread through here is it can have so many twists and turns.
Who knows
where we end up at?
There's a lot of drama to be had, and usually I like to avoid drama, at least in my life. But these are other people's lives, so it's okay.
There we go. These are anonymous drama from anonymous lives. Or there's always a third option to some of these.
Oh, that's an intriguing thought. Yeah.
The third option I've heard mentioned during some of these is
you're all assholes.
Well, that can potentially be a given as well, but
true.
You're lying your ass off, and this didn't happen. There are some stories that present that way.
There you go. It could happen. It could. You know what? It could easily happen.
So here we go.
Bring it on.
I met this woman about 6 months ago. We clicked really well, and I told her my intentions within the first few weeks. Okay. She says she always takes things slow. Fast forward a bit, and I tried to kiss her. She refused. Depends on how. Well, it was 6 months ago they met, so.
Okay.
We talked about it, and she reiterates she takes things slow and wants to be friends first.
6 months they've been dating?
Yeah.
Okay.
Well, I don't even know if they're considered to be dating.
Okay. So.
Because, according to this, he met her 6 months ago. They clicked.
Yes.
He told her his intentions within the first few weeks.
Okay. And we don't know what those intentions are.
Well, after that is when she responded that she always takes things slow.
True. Okay.
So
we can infer.
I'm not sure. To me, it almost sounds like two different people are in two different places. One's still saying we're friends, and the other one's thinking we're at the beginning of a relationship. That's the way I'm reading it so far. I could be wrong.
I think that's no. I tend to agree with you thus far. Yes.
Okay, I haven't tried to do anything else romantic with her since. Okay. I figured since we are just friends that I'm free to date around. Before I did that, I talked to my friend, basically confirming that we're just friends.
Okay.
Okay, that was a strangely worded sentence. I kind of did change a little bit in there, but same meaning. There were just some weird word arrangements. But
Okay.
I question that one right there.
What do you mean? Why?
Well, I don't question that it's real or anything, but I'm just curious because he said he talked to her to just confirm that we're friends, but didn't bring up the idea that so I can date someone else.
Oh, I see. Okay.
So yeah, I'm still not trying to steer it one way or the other. I'm
Right.
thinking if it is like he was hoping, which is taking a while and kind of getting there, and maybe she is still getting herself in that way. Although 6 months, I don't know. I don't want to.
Sure.
Make decisions for others there. But anyway.
Exactly. She's not.
So we're not sure
presenting
where
like
that's at, but so far they're both just friends according to each other.
There we are.
I met this other woman 3 months ago, and she's fantastic. She's funny, and
Yeah, and yes.
and we've been having sex regularly.
Ah, okay.
So, here's the thing.
Yeah, go.
What I'm reading here, though, is there's this 6-month time frame.
Yes.
I'm initially thinking it's this 6-month time frame, and now he's thinking about seeing someone.
Right.
So he asks her if they're still just friends.
Sure. Yeah. Are we still friends? Are we friends? Are we still in the friend zone here?
But in reading this,
okay,
it seems, at least the way I'm reading this, let me know out there if you're reading it differently. The way I read this is, well, there's this woman that I met 3 months ago, and we've been having sex regularly. So, to me, it almost sounds like, now you're just making sure we're still just friends. In the meantime, I'll be over here with her.
Yeah, that's. I see what you're saying. Yeah. Okay.
Because initially it sounds like, I'm, at least in my mind, it sounds like, look, I tried to do the right thing. I went and asked her to confirm, make sure first. That way nobody's feelings are getting hurt.
Exactly.
But it seems like you're going in 3 months after the fact to check that out.
Yeah, because I mean, if it's been 6 months, and if you're with this other person
for half of that time,
for half that time, then maybe
to me it seems like I'm here with this person, but let me make sure she's not interested.
But maybe we could all be banging. Hey, is that a possibility?
we recently officially became boyfriend and girlfriend.
Who? The one he's sleeping with?
Yes.
Okay, good.
I told my friend about this, and she got pissed. She said she thought we were taking it slow, and agreed to be friends first. I told her that we were just friends, and I was single, and she had
it slow.
And she had a chance.
Ooh,
dude,
dipping its toes in the almost a-hole thing. Just dip it.
He's testing the waters with that
with that last one.
That last comment.
It's like, maybe I am the asshole. Ding. But at the same time, I mean,
I don't understand their relationship to begin with.
No, me
I don't
neither.
know her
if you're
situation.
with somebody,
was she hurt prior? What's her background is there some reason she's going slow?
Dental surgery for kissing? I don't know.
Or is it the same? Or is she doing to him what he was doing to her?
Yeah, she's yeah, maybe. So, we're just friends,
she
right?
was seeing somebody else and it didn't work out.
Meanwhile,
to me it almost seems like they were both each other's backups.
yeah, it's got that. It's got that. Yeah.
Okay.
Well, you know what? Okay, go ahead.
There's more, because the next person said, "Just how slow did she want to take it?" And
it's not necessarily a bad question.
The OP replied, "She's pretty religious, so I think that had something to do with it."
Oh yeah. Okay. Well, they're unequally yoked. Move on.
We both look at each other and go, "Oh."
The funny thing is, I really can't see you on this side, and we still did that. That's wow.
Not that we grew up like with this.
No. No repression in our background. Anyway.
Although, there is a good reply here by Steve Jobs. If you aren't really religious, do not get involved with someone who is. You're not compatible.
Exactly. You're unequally... Exactly. I mean, hey. That's a very good point. And in fact, the scriptures themselves mention this, about being unequally yoked with a partner who isn't religious. So there you go. The Lord has spoken.
I don't think this
You think she was... Go ahead.
Well, no, I don't. Not even saying anything about her, because I really don't know anything about her other than what's going on here with him and what he wrote. It's just the 3-month thing. I've known her for 6 months. I want to ask her and make sure.
Yeah, that's.
But I've already been banging this other woman for 3 months.
Exactly, and that's the thing. That's the thing that kind of throws a wrench into the whole. Am I an asshole? Just maybe. Only because of that.
For multiple reasons there. What if now when he goes to the original one, she's like, I'm ready to truly commit. Now where does that leave him and the other person who's
I'm committed
thinking
to
that,
banging this woman.
we're getting into a relationship now. Yeah, but the thing is, I read this as he really wants this other woman first.
More so I think that he should say, well, thank you. I wish you the best. We've come to the end of the road. No, we've come to the end of the road. Is what it is. I mean, but he was dipping his toes in the water just to see what the temperature was like for 3 months outside of the first 3 months that they were together.
Well, here is one response. The only caveat here is, did you have any reason to suspect she believed you might be monogamous? Not dictionary definitions of the word friend. When you confirmed you were just friends, did you intentionally avoid pointing out that it meant you were dating another woman because you knew she would not like that? That's kind of where I'm thinking, like, was it worded like the, hey,
Exhibit
are we
A.
just friends?
Hey, we're just friends, right? We're friends. Yeah, okay, good, and then internally he's like, because I'm banging other.
Because I gotta know, if we're not, I gotta get rid of this other woman. Yeah, that. Yeah.
Well,
See.
yeah. Yeah.
Yeah. So there's a lot of NTAs in here, but then there's a few like that where there's a little iffiness here. You could have been more open with her and been clear that you were going to be dating other women. She seemed to think that neither of you would be pursuing anything with anyone else. But again,
you don't want to misrepresent. Yeah.
That could be it. But still, do not overlook the possibility.
Right.
Of the old switcheroo. Sorry. Just had an old Seinfeld flashback there. That she was doing the exact same thing. But in your case, she was your top priority, with this other woman your second priority. Because let's be fair, let's be honest. If he met that second woman,
right,
and
6 months ago,
point, well, no, I mean, if he at that point had serious hopes of a future with that second woman,
right,
why is he going to go ask the first woman now? When at that point, he's just friends. In my mind, he's still testing those waters. Because if she says yes, then okay, I can get rid of this other woman over here now because she's the one I want. Whereas in my mind, I'm seeing it being the opposite with this other woman, where she's maybe seeing someone over here who she really, really likes, but is like, I've got this secondary option over here if he doesn't work out. So it almost seems like they're potentially, I'm not saying that's the case, but there's a potential option here where they're both doing the same thing.
Right.
But he's not as high on her scale as she is on his.
Well, it's a possibility, and unfortunately, we just don't have the data set to really make that call.
Yeah, that's why I'm not casting any judgment on her or anything there for that. I don't know her situation.
Gotcha.
She could have.
Gotcha.
I didn't even see in there like ages listed or anything, so she could have gone through some traumatic events. There could be stuff going on where she just can't jump in.
I'm sure she's got. I'm sure she's got. Everybody's got a story.
Yeah. See, you never know. Everyone has their own.
You're right.
Their own story and their own limits and their own time frames.
3 sides to every story: yours, mine, and the truth. So, yikes.
There we go. So that's what I've got. I'm 70% NTA.
You know what? Okay.
It's definitely a majority NTA in this story, but there's
wiggle room.
There's wiggle room where I think there was some almost
there's wiggle room.
Leading
this other person
intentionally
on,
leaving
possibly
leaving things out.
Exactly. I mean, you could easily be leading along the church lady for a while, and you know, as like you said, as the backup sort of thing. But you know, I mean, at least he was honest enough to say, I mean, you know, well, you know, I'm sort of banging somebody else. You know, so I don't know. It's a good Lord.
Yeah, it's not an easy thing, but I think it's still. It's also, this isn't an end of the world scenario either. I mean, it's
true.
This is
true.
It's not like, I've seen this woman for 10 years. We have 3 kids together, and I decided.
Oh God, yeah, that's a different story altogether. Yeah. Exactly.
Yeah.
You know, exactly, and you know what? Maybe things, you know, worked out the way they were supposed to, as this woman would say, and She's, God bless her. Maybe she's going to go out there and find the right person. And,
There you go.
what have you. There's
Well,
a million fish in the sea. So there you go.
that's what I've got. What do you have, sir?
Well, I happen to have a little tale myself. So, much like the
Spin your-
last guy.
Spin your yarn, sir.
Sorry. Please forgive me. So, here's the title of this particular one. Am I the a-hole for shaming my creepy uncle on a family cruise? It gets your attention. It's like, and here we go. Here's the story, at least as it's presented to us. I, female, 19, am currently on a massive family cruise with over 24 relatives, a mix of close and extended family. This trip was supposed to be a fun getaway, but it turned sour after a karaoke night that blew up, and now I'm at odds with much of my family. After karaoke, one of my uncles, who I've barely interacted with over the years, got extremely drunk in front of a group that included my teenage cousins. He made a comment about me, saying, "Isn't she a hot piece of ass?" quote unquote, and followed it up with a lewd gesture. Well, obviously, he's a quality fellow. Some of my cousins, mostly the teenage boys, laughed along with his joke. This uncle has always been popular among younger male relatives because he's the cool guy and talks openly about girls and sex and parties and other stuff, making him somewhat of an idol to them. Feeling violated and upset, I turned to Instagram to vent. I posted about the incident without naming names, but made it clear that I found this behavior creepy and unacceptable. I thought my friends and perhaps empathetic family members would support me, but the backlash was immediate and intense. My parents are livid with me. They argue, sorry, I don't know why I'm giggling. My parents are livid with me. They argue that in today's feminist #MeToo era, it's incredibly hard to be a man, and that my actions contribute to what they perceive as anti-straight discrimination. They have demanded that I apologize to my uncle and take down the post, claiming I've embarrassed the family and made a mountain out of a molehill. The reaction of the rest of the family's been mixed, but notably, my teenage male cousins on my dad's side, who think the uncle is so cool, have been making my life hell day and night, mocking me, calling me a feminist bitch, quote unquote, trying to trip me at the buffet and at the pool, throwing pool noodles at me. My parents, my dad's other brother and sister, refuse to do anything about it. My parents say that I should apologize to them for what I did. Am I the asshole?
Amazingly not, because you're in a family of them.
the boat's packed full of assholes. I mean, come on. The cool guy, he's living his youth by never getting out of it. Don't get me wrong.
God.
I know the type. But
we definitely know the type.
Yeah, we know the type. But I mean, this is your niece you're talking about. I mean, it's stupid and classless. And of course the teenage boys are going to be on this uncle's level because the uncle's on the same level as the teenage boys. He never got out of being a teenager.
Yeah, and the worst part is,
right,
based on how the family sounds, those teenage boys don't have a freaking chance. They're going to end up like following crap like Andrew Taint.
Oh yeah, you know how they're yes, they're going to end up following Andrew Tate. So, and then the parents, and don't get me wrong, take it to Insta. Don't take it to Insta. It is what it is. But for the parents to be like, you've shamed them, you owe them an apology. Really?
No. They owe her an apology.
Yeah, I think these
these
people
family.
Are
That whole court is out of order. Oh.
Go out of order.
Oh my. There's got to be some good comments here.
There's got to be. I can't see any of them. I cut and paste the story. But this is a good one.
Okay.
Well, I don't know, man. What do you think?
I forgot that you do it that way.
I won't be doing that way in the future.
I know I can find you some comments because I saw that freaking...
Did you? Thank you. Look at you with the assist.
Here.
Bring it on, baby.
Let me just find it.
Yeah, I mean, it's a real shame that this person has to deal with. You know, now Thanksgiving's going to also, you know, well, then again, maybe it's best that she knows that Thanksgiving's going to be horrible sooner rather than later.
Okay. Here we go. Here's what we
Go
need
ahead.
to this are some comment and responses here. Not the a-hole. Your whole family is disgusting.
Yeah, I mean, really.
This includes your truly awful parents who thinks it's okay for your uncle to sexualize you and for the rest of your family to bully you. Your parents should be truly ashamed. This is trash behavior.
There you go.
And oh man, it's just a lot of agreements with that post right there.
Good. Yeah,
don't apologize. This behavior is not normal. They are related to you. They shouldn't even be thinking about you that way. Wait a minute. What's the uncle's name again?
Wait. To the best of my knowledge, it hasn't been mentioned.
Oh wait, that would have been the daughter. So never mind.
What did you see?
No, I was just wondering because the uncle was sexualizing the daughter, the niece. I said no. This would have been sexualizing of the daughter that I was thinking there for the other person.
I got you.
Sorry, that was a joke that just didn't land.
Please forgive me.
That what you heard crash into the ground was my comedy career.
Oh, stop it.
Thanks, asshole.
Am I the asshole?
Get away from your entire disgusting family and never look back.
There you go.
Oh my gosh. Yeah, this is... Yeah, it's...
Yeah, you feel for this kid.
Pretty much everything is not the a-hole here from what I'm seeing, which is good.
Yeah, definitely.
And then they question the anti-straight discrimination thing. So anti-straight discrimination is bad, but supporting incest is good?
Apparently, yeah, thank you. Yes, thank you.
What in the Appalachian Hill? What in the Appalachian Hill people is wrong with your parents?
Thank you. That was brilliant. You, sir or madam, have just won the internet for the day. Yeah, that's appalling.
If my brother said that about my kids, I wouldn't have a brother. He would be missing at sea.
Accidents happen.
That's all I'm saying.
You know, he liked to drink a little, and he loved magnificent views of the water. Put two and two together.
Here's a good suggestion. You should say, I'm not apologizing to him just because you think incestuous comments towards your own daughter is okay.
Yeah. Absolutely. Absolutely. And you know what's scary is this happens, I think, more often than not. Shit like this. And, um,
Yeah.
I mean, really, it does. And,
Yes. I
it's a
feel
mess.
bad for the OP in this one, and
Well, yeah.
for almost two reasons. One, dealing with that in her family, but second, if she had to read through these comments and see just how big of pieces of crap everyone thinks her family is.
Oh
Holy
no, no,
shit.
no. Actually, if I were her, I'd find that liberating because, uh, she needs to know that
True.
this shit ain't right, and she's right for feeling the way she does.
True.
You know,
Though sometimes there is that whole quick reaction to hearing that.
well, yeah,
From someone outside. Yeah, there are times where it's like, okay, hey, it's okay for me to tell, it's okay for me to call you an asshole, but if somebody else calls you one, that kind of thing.
I gotcha. Yeah, man, it's crazy.
But oh yes, to the OP there, please find your way out of that.
Yeah, yeah.
You deserve
Avoid
much
family
better.
vacations and Thanksgiving
Uh,
as much as you possibly can.
I I don't know what to recommend as a way to try to save your cousins, but hopefully you can get your cousins saved so they don't grow up in that. We
You know what?
need to
There's not a
save as many people as we can from that because
God bless.
it just
but,
keeps perpetuating.
yeah,
Both
I mean,
of those. Uh,
these kids are going to think that's normal. It's okay
Yeah.
to
They're going to learn from their
sexualize
parents
the
and
niece or
yeah.
the aunt or the
Yeah. And
whatever.
it's even worse here because there was a perfect opportunity for somebody to stand up,
Yeah,
say
a
something to
grown-up
the
moment.
uncle.
They had moments.
So
they could have
now-
seized them.
Yeah. So at that
But
point,
nay.
those other teenagers could have seen that
Yeah.
and seen the
They could-
shame put upon the
exactly.
uncle. But when everyone in the family is like, it didn't do anything wrong.
You owe him an apology. He's not happy that you weren't impressed with his sexualizing of you.
Now wait. Was this from Alabama?
I don't know. I don't know.
Yeah.
It would explain a great many things, but
Then maybe, just maybe, there could be that whole statewide feeling of, how could you treat your own family that way, Missy?
well, I don't know. Maybe these are all frozen embryos, and it's like in a test tube in somebody's pocket. It's not. We're not on a boat. We're in a test tube.
Oh no! There'd have been like a SWAT response or something probably.
Oh my god!
But anyway, I'm sorry.
I'm sorry.
Let's not take us that direction. Thank
Sorry,
you
my
guys for
bad.
joining us.
Yes.
Let you know our thoughts. Let us know your thoughts down
yes.
below.
Yes.
What do you think? And if we can get 1,000 likes on this, we
Yes.
will reveal some more fun times that we've had recently.
What? I don't know, man. This is it scares me when you say stuff like this. Not that I mind exposing myself. It's just the idea that
No,
I mean,
that's the
I mean,
OnlyFans still.
do we really want to bribe these people? These good people?
And let us know if you think maybe a Santa themed OnlyFans could grow some roots.
Could grow some roots?
Anyway, thank you guys
Awesome.
for joining us.
Indeed,
Please,
we
if
love
you
you.
would- If you wouldn't mind, I don't think I've said this yet. A
No,
like,
you didn't.
comment, subscribe, click on that little bell. Ding. If you want to know when we have a new video out, it's always appreciated.
Exactly. We're not going to strong arm you, but thank you for
No.
that.
Yeah. So thank you. Thank you kindly. Until next time, everybody, take care.
Mwah. We love ya.